God says, "Congratulations. You will be very happy because I am giving you that one thing." Listen to God now. If you ignore this, you will miss it. Don't scroll past. This is not a coincidence. This is not random. You're here because heaven chose this moment for you. The Lord has seen your tears, your waiting, your silent prayers when no one else noticed, and He is now telling you, pay attention. You're about to receive what you've been praying for. If you scroll away or turn your heart away from this word, you risk missing something rare, something sacred, something prepared for you alone. Comment Amen to affirm that you're ready to receive. That one thing you've been crying out for, God says it is coming. That breakthrough you thought might never happen, that door you assumed was closed forever, that healing you feared wouldn't come, that restoration you couldn't imagine, He is placing it into your life now. Not by your strength, not by the world's systems, but by His hand. You need to stay with this until the end, because this is not just a message, it is a divine announcement from the throne of the Almighty. God is not a God who teases or leads people halfway through the wilderness just to leave them there. He finishes what He starts. And today, He has started something in you again. There's something He is placing into your hands, something sacred, something holy. It may be peace after years of anxiety. It may be love after long loneliness. It may be provision after drought. It may be healing in your mind, your body, or your relationships. But this one thing He is giving will make you truly happy because it is from Him. Many scroll by blessings every day without realizing it. But not you. Not today. God positioned you to hear this because He knows how long you've been pressing through, barely holding on. You've been faithful in the silence, and now heaven is opening a new chapter. God is whispering, don't walk away. Don't let this slip through your fingers. This is your divine moment. If your heart believes this, comment 1111 as your declaration. You've been feeling the tension for a while. Something in your spirit has been stirring, and you couldn't explain it. That's because the spiritual atmosphere around you has shifted. What was once blocked is now opening. What seemed delayed is now being released. God is not only answering your prayers, He is preparing your heart to carry what's coming. Because what He's giving you will carry weight. It will have purpose. It will transform your life. He knows how the nights have felt too long. He knows the moments you questioned if He still hears you. But He does, and He is not far. He is near, closer than your breath. He has kept you this far not to abandon you now, but to complete what He began. He never sleeps, and He hasn't overlooked your pain. What others call delay, God calls preparation. And now He is saying, it's time. But you must not ignore this. This is a divine call to attention. God is telling you to prepare your heart. Because this one thing He is giving won't just make you smile, it will heal years of sorrow. It will redeem the time you thought was lost. It will silence the voices of doubt and fear that have tormented you. His presence is not just near, it is resting over this moment with holy power. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are chosen. Even if you don't feel it, God's choosing isn't based on your feelings. It's based on His covenant with you, and He has seen you hold on when everything inside you wanted to quit. That is why this promise is coming now. That is why you're being handed the blessing. That is why the shift is here. Let this soak in. He is giving you something not because you earned it, but because you're His. And when God gives, He doesn't take back. When He opens His hand, nothing and no one can shut it. No demon, no delay, no disappointment can cancel what He has released in heaven with your name on it. You've been weary, but you haven't been empty. The oil has not run dry. The grace is still flowing. The promise is alive. You may not see the full picture yet, but God sees it. He's been aligning people, opening paths, clearing barriers, softening hearts, because what's about to enter your life has eternal value. He is protecting it for you, and now He's unlocking it. Not everyone will understand it, not everyone will believe it, but you must, because it's your moment. Please, if you feel this is for you, like this video to seal your faith and let heaven know you're in agreement. Many people miss their moments because they're distracted. But today, you're being invited into focus. You're being called into divine attention. Heaven is touching your timeline. That's not an exaggeration. It's a truth written in spiritual ink. Your name has been spoken in places where angels gather. The breakthrough is not coming, it is here. But your awareness must match the weight of what God is doing. He's not asking you to fix everything. He's not asking you to perform. He's asking you to receive. That's the hardest part sometimes, because we're trained to strive. But this gift, this one thing He is giving, is not something you can earn. It is a gift of grace, just like salvation, just like mercy. He's pouring it into your life because He is good, not because you are perfect. God is healing wounds right now. Emotional scars, silent shame, old regrets. He's not just blessing your future, He's restoring your past. He's redeeming every loss. There are places in your heart you thought would never feel whole again, but He is breathing life there. The same God who raised Jesus from the dead is raising your hope again. If you believe this, comment 222 as a sign of trust. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are walking into a new season, and you won't enter it empty. You won't carry yesterday's weight into tomorrow's promise. You are stepping in with fresh strength. You are rising with fresh clarity. You are waking up to your identity in Christ, not as a mistake, not as someone who missed their moment, but as a child of the Most High God, loved, called, chosen, and equipped. Stay close now. This is not the time to run, not the time to question, not the time to doubt. God is not teasing you. He is telling you plainly, you will be very happy. I am giving you that one thing. Trust Him. Listen. Lean in. Because what's coming will change more than your circumstances. It will change your heart. And from there, everything will follow. Let nothing distract you now. Let no voice talk you out of it. You are moments away from walking into something holy. God is not just giving you a blessing. He is giving you a reason to smile again, a reason to sing again, a reason to hope again. What you lost will not be greater than what is coming. What you've cried for will not go unanswered. What you believed for is already on the way. The one thing you've whispered about when no one else was around. The one thing that felt impossible. The one thing you thought had passed you by. That's the thing He's giving you. This is sacred. Do not miss it. You have been waiting, not in vain, but in preparation. You thought you were being delayed, but God was developing something in you. He was building endurance, wisdom, and a deeper faith. What He's giving you now couldn't have been given earlier. It wouldn't have lasted. You would have held it with tired hands, unsure how to carry it. But now, after everything, you're finally ready. You're strong enough to hold the blessing and humble enough to know it came from Him. Don't you see? God has been silent, but he was not absent. He's been working while you waited. He's been healing while you cried. And now he's telling you plainly he's giving it. You don't need to beg. You don't need to prove anything. Just open your heart and believe. Let your spirit say yes. Let your fears be quieted. This is a promise fulfilled, not by your efforts, but by his faithfulness. When God gives, he gives fully. He doesn't do halfway miracles. When he opens a door, it stays open. When he sets something in motion, no force in hell can stop it. That one thing he is giving you will shift the course of your life. And not just for you, it will bless generations. It will overflow into others. Because God never blesses you only for you. He blesses you so you can be a blessing. You've carried burdens no one knew about. Smiled when you were breaking. Showed up when you were empty. And through it all, you didn't curse God. You didn't give up. You kept walking. You kept praying. That didn't go unnoticed in heaven. The reward was being stored up, and now it's being released. The time of testing is turning into a time of testimony. If you receive that, comment 333 to declare your faith. The enemy tried to convince you it was over. He whispered lies in the dark. He tried to isolate you. He tried to make you numb. But even then, God covered you. Even when you doubted yourself, God never doubted you. He has carried you on his shoulders when your feet couldn't move. That's why you're still here. That's why you didn't fall apart completely. Because his hand never left you. There's something powerful about God's timing. You might have wanted this earlier, but now is when it's perfect. God's not just handing you something to make you happy for a moment. He's giving you something that will sustain you, anchor you, and draw you closer to him. That's how you'll know it's from him. It won't lead to confusion or anxiety. It will come with peace, clarity, and purpose. You've been asking God to remember you. You've watched others receive and wondered if you were forgotten. But now God says, I see you. I remember you. I have not passed you by. He's about to show you that his silence was not rejection. It was preparation for something better than you imagined. His delays are never denials. They are protections. When God blesses, it humbles you. Because you know it wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It was mercy. It was grace. That's the kind of blessing coming. The kind that makes you cry in gratitude. The kind that makes you fall on your knees. Because you'll know, without a doubt, this was God. No one else could have done it. No one else knew what you truly needed. If your heart is open to that, comment 555 to receive it. This isn't just about getting what you want. It's about stepping into what God wants for you. His plan is better, always, even when it takes longer, even when it's harder. You are not just receiving a gift, you are being aligned with your destiny. The thing he's giving you will unlock something deeper inside you. A new level of identity, a new sense of calling, a deeper intimacy with him. You don't have to figure it all out. God is not asking you to know every detail. He's just asking for your trust. Trust is the doorway. Faith is the posture. Gratitude is the key. If you can hold on to those, nothing will be withheld from you. No good thing will be delayed. You are under open heaven right now. The winds are shifting. The spiritual atmosphere is heavy with promise. Your joy is coming back. Your clarity is returning. Your strength is rising. What was hard will begin to make sense. What was broken will begin to mend. God is not finished with you, he's just getting started. What's ahead of you is not smaller than what's behind you. It's greater, fuller, deeper, and it begins now. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a reason you didn't give up. A reason you kept waking up even when you wanted to sleep through everything. That reason is this moment, this shift, this promise, this sacred release from heaven. You've been pressed, but not crushed. You've been struck, but not destroyed. Because God's hand was always holding you. He wasn't just walking beside you, He was carrying you through the storm. And now, He's setting you down on solid ground. He's placing something in your hands, something long awaited. You'll recognize it because it will match what your spirit has been craving. It may come differently than you pictured. It may not be wrapped the way you expected, but it will be exactly what you need. God doesn't deal in counterfeits. He gives only what's real, what's pure, what's divine. Don't try to explain this to everyone. Some people won't understand. They didn't see the fight. They didn't feel the cost. But God did, and that's why the blessing is coming to you, not them. You stayed faithful. You stayed close. You stayed open, and heaven is rewarding that now. This is not karma. This is not luck. This is divine fulfillment. Not because the conditions look right on the outside, but because your heart is finally positioned to carry it with reverence, with faith, and with joy. He waited until your faith matured enough to handle the weight of this blessing. You may not fully see it yet, but things are already moving. There's a shift taking place in the spirit. You'll feel it in the small signs. First, the peace you didn't expect, the opportunity that shows up out of nowhere, the person who suddenly reaches out, the inner confirmation that you're not alone. These are not random. They are glimpses of what God is setting into place. It's like the gentle wind before the rain. You can sense the nearness of the blessing. You can feel that something is changing. That's God. What you're about to walk into is bigger than the pain that tried to destroy you. It's greater than the lies that were spoken over you. It is higher than the fear that tried to paralyze you. God is lifting you up now, not just to bless you, but to show others what He can do through someone who never stopped trusting, through someone who was willing to praise through tears, through someone who didn't run when things got heavy. This is your reward season, and it's not just about things, it's about peace of mind, rest in your soul, strength in your spirit. God is placing something in you that will calm the storm, not just outside of you, but inside. This is where the deep healing begins. This is where joy becomes more than a moment, it becomes your foundation. You've been waiting on the what, but God was working on the who. You. Now that your heart has been refined, the blessing can come freely. God has seen the moments when you wanted to scream but instead chose to pray. He saw you forgive people who didn't apologize. He watched you give when you barely had enough. He heard the prayers you whispered into your pillow. And now, heaven is responding. It wasn't wasted. None of it. Every tear was counted. Every step mattered. And now, that one thing is being released. Not delayed anymore. Not held back. But released. If you believe that, comment 777 right now. It's not a number. It's a sign of completion. It's a declaration that the wait is over and God is doing a new thing in your life. The enemy is angry because he knows you're close. That's why the pressure increased recently. That's why you've been feeling a strange heaviness even when things seem calm. It's because the spiritual battle always gets louder before the breakthrough. But the enemy cannot stop what God has commanded. He can distract, delay, and discourage, but he cannot cancel the hand of God. You need to hear this clearly. The one thing God is giving you is protected. It will not be stolen, it will not be corrupted. What He is about to do in your life will come with His seal. You won't have to fight for it the way you fought to survive. This is coming through grace, not striving. It will flow naturally. God is removing your fear of losing again, because this time, it's real. It's lasting. It's blessed. Stop questioning whether you deserve it. You don't. None of us do. That's what makes it so beautiful. Grace gives what we cannot earn. And when God gives something through grace, it cannot be taken by human hands. He's not just blessing you for your faith, He's blessing you because of who He is. Kind, faithful, true, steadfast, holy, merciful. This blessing is not the end, it's a beginning. It will unlock more inside you than you knew existed. It will stretch your faith further. It will deepen your worship. It will call you to walk more closely with Him, not just in joy, but in responsibility. Because blessings are not just gifts, they are invitations. God is inviting you into a life that reflects His goodness in every area. You will not be defined by your struggles anymore. You are not your mistakes. You are not your worst moments. You are not what they said about you. You are what God declares over you: chosen, redeemed, loved, called, covered. When God speaks, His word overrides every other voice. That one thing He's giving you will be a physical reminder of His spiritual truth. You are favored. You've come a long way. Don't forget that. Don't downplay your journey. There were seasons when you didn't think you'd make it. There were days when getting out of bed was a victory. And now look, you're still standing, still hoping, still believing. That's not weakness. That's strength. That's proof that God has carried you, and if He carried you through that, He'll carry you into this. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This next season will not look like the last. This blessing will not carry the burden of the past. You are stepping into something new. That's why some things had to fall apart. That's why certain people walked away. That's why doors closed. It wasn't rejection. It was protection. God was clearing the way so nothing would block what He's about to release in you. Some people won't understand what's happening in your life. That's okay. You don't need their approval. You only need God's confirmation. And He has already spoken. You are being handed something precious, something rare. That one thing, the thing that makes your heart leap, the thing that brings tears to your eyes even now as you read this. He is giving it to you. Let it sink in. Let your heart receive it. Let your spirit rest in it. You don't have to make sense of everything. You just need to say yes. Yes to the timing. Yes to the calling. Yes to the miracle. Yes to the gift. And yes to the giver. You are not walking alone. God is going with you. His presence is your guide. His hand is your strength. His promise is your anchor. Your enemies won't win. Your fears won't win. Your doubts won't win. Because the Lord is for you. And if God is for you, nothing can stand against you. Not even your own past. Not even your own fears. The blessing is coming through the cracks of your brokenness. And it will shine so brightly, no one will be able to deny that it came from heaven. You are not too late. You haven't missed it. God is never rushed, and He's never confused. He has been waiting for the exact moment to say, now. And He is saying it now. Now is the time. This is the moment. I am giving you that one thing. And if you're still here, reading these words with a heart full of hope and a spirit open to receive, then you already know this isn't ordinary. This is sacred. You are in the middle of something holy. Let your soul be still. Let your heart be full. God is not finished. He is just beginning. And what comes next will leave you speechless in the best way. He is calling you out of fear and into favor, out of waiting and into receiving. That one thing you thought you lost, that one thing you feared was gone forever, He is putting it back into your life, only this time it's blessed, healed, and whole. God says, you will be very happy. That is not a shallow promise. That is a divine vow. It means your joy will no longer come from temporary highs or things that fade away. It will be rooted in something eternal, the kind of joy that doesn't depend on your situation, the kind that flows even in a storm. That's what He is giving you. Not just a change of circumstance, but a transformation of spirit. You thought you had to settle. You thought maybe this was just life, that maybe what you had lost wouldn't return, that maybe you had reached your limit. But heaven disagrees. God is not done writing your story. He's just now turning the page. You thought it was the final chapter, but He's just starting a new volume. What's coming next will be so full of His fingerprints, it will silence every lie that said you were forgotten. If this word is settling into your soul like rain into dry ground, comment 1010 right now as a sign that you're opening your heart wide to receive this. There are moments when heaven interrupts the normal, and this is one of them. Right now, you're standing at the edge of a divine turning point. The Lord has been watching closely, quietly ordering every detail, carefully weaving every delay, every detour, every disappointment into the exact setup for what He's now ready to give you. That's why the tension has been unbearable at times, because the release is near. God doesn't play with your heart. He doesn't tease. He never lifts your hopes just to let them crash. That's not His nature. When He lifts you with purpose. When He calls you, He equips you. And when He gives good and perfect gifts. You've been asking for the right thing. Now it's the right time. His yes is echoing through your spirit. But you must not let doubt speak louder than faith. Doubt will always find a reason to say, not yet. Faith says, even now God is able. You have seen enough of His character to trust Him. You've made it through too much to give up now. This is the moment when your endurance becomes evidence that you were being prepared for something more. God is not only giving you that one thing, He's going to make sure you recognize it when it arrives. You won't be confused. You won't have to guess. It will be wrapped in His peace. It will come with clarity, not chaos. It will draw you closer to Him, not pull you away. You'll feel His fingerprints on it, His timing, His touch, His voice. It'll all be there. And you'll know this didn't come from man. This came from God. The blessing is already in motion. The breakthrough is already activated. But your posture matters. A heart of expectation opens heaven's gates wider. Gratitude breaks the chains of fear. Praise unlocks what doubt keeps bound. So don't just wait for it. Worship for it. Thank Him now like it's already done, because in heaven's eyes it is. This blessing isn't just for comfort. It's for calling. It's going to draw you into deeper purpose. Some of you have been praying not just for breakthrough, but for direction. God says this blessing will answer both. What He gives you will lead you. It will carry the next chapter of your assignment. You're not just getting a miracle, you're getting a mission. The peace coming to your life will not make sense to others, but it will guard your heart. That one thing He is giving you will be more than you hoped for, and more than some will be able to understand. Don't feel pressured to explain. Some things are meant to be kept between you and God. Let them watch. Let them wonder. Let them see what favor looks like on someone who stayed faithful. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. There's something beautiful about what's happening right now. God is peeling away the noise. He's lifting the weight of what doesn't matter. He's making room for what does. He's clearing the space so that the gift He's bringing has room to settle. You don't need to strive for it. Just make space. Let go of what isn't from Him, and you'll see how quickly what is meant for you begins to flow toward you. The world teaches you to hustle, to chase, to force things, but the kingdom of God works differently. You receive by faith. You walk by obedience. You wait in trust. That's how the door opens. That's how the blessing comes. You don't have to manipulate or plead. When your Father decides it's time, the door swings open and no one can shut it. Don't be afraid of this season. It's unfamiliar because it's new, but it's not unsafe. God has gone before you. The road has already been prepared. You are not stepping into confusion, you're stepping into promise. This blessing will feel like home. Not because it looks like the past, but because it carries the presence of the one who created you. You are not here by accident. You were brought into this moment by divine orchestration. Heaven aligned this word with your heart, not to entertain you, but to awaken you. There is something sacred being handed to you. Something no one else can carry, something made for your hands, your life, your future. You didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up. You didn't wait in vain. God says, now is the time. If you receive that with your whole heart, comment 1515 to mark this moment as yours. This is not just about the blessing, it's about who you are becoming through it. You're being shaped, refined, strengthened. The fire didn't burn you, it purified you. The storm didn't drown you, it trained you. And now, you are ready. Ready to receive, ready to carry, ready to walk forward. You may feel unqualified, but God qualifies those He chooses, and He has chosen you. You may feel afraid, but courage is rising. You may feel unworthy, but grace says otherwise. Let go of the lies. Let go of the weight. Let go of the fear. The one thing God is giving you has your name on it, and nothing can stop it. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your doubts. Breathe this in. Let it calm you. Let it fill you. Let it change how you see yourself. You are not someone who is trying to reach God's blessing. You are someone who is standing in it. You're already surrounded, already covered, already chosen. And now, you are about to receive the very thing that confirms what heaven has always said about you. And He says, today, this is your turn. This is your hour. You will be very happy because what you thought was out of reach is being placed right into your life. This is not something small. This is not a minor shift. It is a divine fulfillment of a long-awaited promise. And it will feel like breathing after drowning, like sunlight after years of gray skies. That one thing He is giving will not just change your day, it will change your direction. It will bring clarity where there was confusion, joy where there was sadness, and hope where there was deep exhaustion. There is a reason you kept pressing forward, even when everything around you was trying to shut you down. Something deep in your soul refused to quit. And now you understand why. That fight was not for nothing. It prepared you to carry what's coming. The tears that seemed pointless were watering the soil of your future. And now, the harvest is beginning. You've been so close to breakthrough before that it hurt. Close enough to hope, but never close enough to hold it. And that nearly broke your heart. But God is a restorer. He doesn't give what's halfway. He gives in full measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This time, you're not just going to get close, you're going to step fully into it. No more almosts, no more delays. The release has been commanded. There were voices, some in your past, some even in your own head, that told you it wouldn't happen, that you didn't deserve it, that it wasn't meant for you. But none of those voices sit on the throne of heaven. God does. And He says you are worthy not because of what you've done, but because of who He is. Your past does not disqualify you. Your doubts didn't destroy the promise. His grace covered it all. If you are believing for that breakthrough in your soul, comment 1717 as your personal faith marker today. Let's be honest, you've been weary. You've learned how to smile through battles, how to function while breaking. You've grown in silence, in places no one saw. That growth was not wasted. The private places where you worshipped when there was no music, where you trusted without answers, where you stayed faithful without applause, those are the altars where this blessing was born. God's timing is often misunderstood. What looked like delay was really design. He was making sure the foundation beneath you was strong enough to hold what He was about to lay on top. A weak foundation would crack under pressure, and what He's giving you will carry weight. This one thing is not fragile. It's not temporary. It's something you'll build from. It's something that will outlast you. He is not only giving you what you asked for, He's giving you what you didn't even know to ask for. The unseen protection, the strength, the healing in the layers you forgot needed healing, the restoration in relationships that seemed beyond hope, the joy that bubbles up out of nowhere and surprises you, the peace that doesn't need an explanation. This is the kind of blessing He gives, complete, overflowing, whole. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You are not in the same place you were last year. And if you're honest, you're not even the same person you were a few months ago. You've matured. You've let go of some things. You've learned what matters and what doesn't. And because of that growth, new doors are opening. Not just physical ones, but doors inside your heart. You're ready in ways you couldn't have been before. Ready to receive, ready to trust, ready to rest in Him. You were never forgotten. You were never invisible to heaven. Every detail of your life is known. Every ache in your chest, every breath you took through the weight of disappointment, God saw it all. And He didn't just watch. He wept with you. He carried you. And now He rejoices over you, because your time has come. This is the moment things begin to turn. You'll start to feel it first. A lightness, a quiet shift. Then doors will open that you didn't knock on. Answers will come to questions you stopped asking. Things will click that never did before. God isn't just handing you the blessing, He's walking into it with you. He's going to show you how to carry it, protect it, and grow it. You might be thinking, but I'm still afraid. That's okay. Fear isn't proof that you lack faith. It's proof that you're human. What matters is that you keep walking forward anyway. Courage isn't the absence of fear, It's the decision to trust God more than the fear. And you're doing that right now. By showing up, by believing again. That's courage. And heaven honors it. God's love isn't based on how well you've done. It's based on how deeply He cares. He never needed you to be perfect. He only needed you to be open. And you've been open. Despite the wounds, despite the silence, despite the questions, you've stayed open. And that's why this blessing is for you. You've made room for it. You've prepared your heart for it, even when you didn't know that's what you were doing. So now, lift your head. Breathe deeply. Let the anxiety fall off your shoulders. God is not teasing you. He is not dangling something in front of you only to pull it away. He is giving it to you. That one thing. The answer, the shift, the miracle, the change, the clarity, the provision, the restoration, the healing. It's yours. It's here. And you will be very happy. Not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. Because what God gives, He gives to last. What God starts, He finishes. What He declares, He performs. And He has declared it over you. Heaven is holding its breath, waiting to pour into your life something that will redefine how you see yourself, how you see God, and how you move through this world. And God says again, you will be very happy because I am giving you that one thing. It will come in a way that surprises you. You may not even recognize it at first, because it won't always show up in the package you expected. But your spirit will know. Deep inside, something will say, this is it. That moment will feel like peace rushing into your chest. It will silence all the voices that told you it couldn't happen. And when it does, you'll understand why it took time. You'll understand why it had to happen this way and not another. You're not late. You're not behind. You are right on time for God's purpose. Every detour, every delay, every disappointment was shaping your character for this moment. He didn't bring you through all that for you to walk away empty. God finishes what He begins. He did not teach you to trust just so He could leave you waiting. He taught you to trust because the blessing was always coming. It just needed the right season to arrive. And you are in that season now, not next year, not someday, but now. Something is turning, and your heart can feel it, even if your mind can't explain it. The weight you've carried is starting to lift. The fear you've battled is losing strength. Because the presence of God is entering in with power, with peace, and with promise. He is not giving you a fraction. He is giving you the fullness of what He planned for you. You've seen others blessed, and you've wondered when it would be your time. You've celebrated them, even while hiding your own ache. That didn't go unnoticed. God saw the way you clapped for others even with a broken heart. That's humility. That's faith. And heaven rewards both. This is your time now. It's your season to smile for real. To receive, not just give. To rest, not just fight. If you know this is your time, comment 1212 and let that be your declaration. Heaven has not ignored your cry. God has never turned away from your voice. Even when you were tired, even when you didn't have the words, the Spirit interceded for you, the angels surrounded you, the Lord covered you. Every tear that fell was not wasted, it was a seed. And now the season of harvest has come. The one thing He is giving you might be different than what you imagined, but it will be exactly what you needed. It will fit your heart perfectly. It will restore what you didn't know was broken. And it will confirm everything you've felt God whisper to you in the quiet moments. This isn't just a gift, it's a reminder that God remembers, a reminder that He never forgot you. You might still feel a little afraid to believe again. That's okay. God knows how fragile our hope can feel when we've been disappointed before. But He's patient, He's gentle. He is not here to rush you, He is here to reassure you that this time it's safe to trust. This time it's secure. This time it's God's doing from beginning to end. Some people won't understand the joy you're about to walk into. That's because they didn't see the pain you walked through. But don't let that stop you from rejoicing. This joy is yours. This blessing is yours. You don't need to justify it. You don't need to explain it. Just receive it with open hands and a thankful heart. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You were made for this moment, crafted for it. Your journey has shaped you, and God is proud of you. Yes, proud. He saw the nights you stayed faithful, the days you chose to believe. He knows it wasn't easy, but you never let go. You held on, and now He's holding you even closer, placing into your life something only heaven could release. This will not be like the last time. This will not fall apart. This will not bring more pain, because this time God is in the center of it. He is not just giving you a gift, He is giving you Himself, His peace, His covering, His presence. And when God is in it, there is no fear in it, no torment, just freedom. What you're about to receive will lift you out of a long, silent season. It will awaken parts of you that have gone numb. Dreams you laid down will begin to stir again. Hope that felt too heavy will rise with ease. Because God is not just touching your life, He is reviving your spirit. He is restoring what was stolen. Years you thought were wasted are being redeemed. People who left you empty are being replaced with divine connections. Opportunities you lost are returning in better form. God is not only answering prayers, He is rebuilding your foundation. Let yourself believe again. Let yourself imagine the good again. Let yourself feel joy without fear of it being taken away. Because this time, it's real. This time it's rooted. This time, it's sealed by heaven. If you feel that stirring inside, comment Amen and speak it over your life. No more living in survival mode. No more just getting by. No more wondering if your turn will ever come. It has come. And the God who begins a good work in you will carry it all the way to completion. What you are about to walk into is a reflection of His love. It's not just a gift, it's a message from heaven. That you are seen, that you are loved, that you are important, that you matter to God. So keep your eyes open, keep your heart soft, and keep your spirit expecting, because the very thing you thought would never happen is already on its way. That's not imagination, that's revelation. Heaven is signaling that your time has come. God is fulfilling what He promised. And yes, you will be very happy because He is giving you that one thing. You don't have to know how it will unfold. You just have to trust the one who holds the plan. You don't have to predict the steps. God already wrote the path. Every twist and turn has led you here not by accident, but by design. Every delay was direction. Every closed door was protection. Every not yet was preparing the perfect yes. Now that yes is arriving, and it will be undeniable. God isn't just opening a window. He's opening the floodgates. This blessing is not going to trickle in slowly. It will come with force, with clarity, with joy that catches you off guard. You may even cry not from sadness, but because you'll finally feel safe again. The waiting has worn you down, but the reward will lift you up. The sorrow you carried will be no match for the joy that's coming. Heaven has already declared it. Restoration, renewal, release. What once was broken will be rebuilt. What felt empty will overflow. And what seemed impossible will be your reality. This is the kind of blessing that rewrites stories. It doesn't just patch the old, it brings the new. You're not going back to who you were, you're becoming who God designed you to be. And that's why this moment is so important. You've walked through fire, you've been through seasons that could have destroyed you, but you're still here, still believing, still reaching. That alone is proof of God's hand on your life. The enemy tried to break you, but instead, you broke through. You chose to trust when trust didn't come easy. And now, that kind of faith is bearing fruit. What was once tested is now being rewarded. Some blessings are quiet, but this one will speak loudly. It will silence doubt. It will hush fear. It will be so clear that even those who doubted you will have to admit God did this. And when it comes, it won't add sorrow with it. Because God's blessings don't come with torment, they come with peace. They come with strength. They come with clarity. If this truth is speaking to your heart right now, and you're ready to receive with bold faith, comment 222 as your declaration of trust. You've been in what felt like a holding pattern, praying, hoping, wondering. You watched time move and doors stay closed. You asked God, did I miss it? Was I not enough? But He answers you today with a firm and loving voice. You didn't miss it. You were never forgotten. The blessing was being built. The timing was being set. And now it's ready. There's no more striving. This won't come through force. It will come through rest, through surrender, through believing that God has already gone before you. The pressure is lifting. The pace of your life will begin to match the peace in your soul. You won't feel rushed anymore. You won't feel frantic. There will be divine flow, divine rhythm, divine alignment. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You'll look back on this and realize how close God always was. Even in the silence, He was speaking. Even in the stillness, He was working. Even in the moments when your heart felt empty, He was pouring strength into you. That's why you didn't quit. That's why you didn't collapse. Because grace was carrying you forward even when you didn't know it. There are gifts inside of you that you haven't seen yet. This blessing will awaken them. It will pull out potential you thought was gone. It will reignite dreams that had gone quiet. God is not just answering your prayer, He's activating your purpose. That one thing He's giving you isn't just about comfort, it's about calling. And the joy, it will be real, it won't be fragile. It won't be something you have to guard every second. It will feel safe, solid, and true. You won't have to question if it's going to disappear, because what God gives, He protects. What He starts, He finishes. What He builds, He defends. You won't have to fight to keep this blessing. It will be sustained by grace, not fear. You are walking into a new chapter. The page has turned, and this one reads differently. It reads of hope, favor, redemption, and abundance. The struggle is not your identity. The pain is not your future. God is writing beauty into your story again. And this time, it will last. What's coming will require faith, but it will also grow your faith. You'll find yourself trusting more, worrying less, laughing deeper. People will ask, what changed? And all you'll be able to say is, God showed up. He gave me what I stopped asking for but never stopped needing. Let that truth sink in. He knows what you still need, even when you've gone silent. He knows what your heart can't put into words. That's the kindness of God. That's the tenderness of His love. You don't have to shout to be heard. A whisper is enough for heaven to move, and heaven has moved on your behalf. If you believe your whisper has reached the throne, comment 777 to mark the fullness of God's promise over your life. You are chosen. That's why this blessing has your name on it. You are covered. That's why no weapon formed against you has prospered. You are called. That's why the path kept shifting, because God was protecting your steps. And now, He is releasing something so holy, so timely, so perfectly crafted for you that your only response will be worship. Let your walls come down. Let the fear be silenced. Let the doubt leave your body. God is not done with you. In fact, He's just getting started. And the proof of that will be the one thing He is placing in your life now, the thing your soul has been craving, the thing only He could give, the blessing. That one thing is coming into alignment, not by chance, but by God's deliberate hand. And He reminds you again, you will be very happy, because I, your God, am giving you that one thing. You may not feel ready. You may still carry the weight of past failures or the fear of disappointment. But God doesn't bless you based on how ready you feel. He blesses you based on His timing and your obedience. And you've obeyed. You've stayed. You've trusted through brokenness. You've stood firm through storms that tried to wipe you out. And because of that, you are walking into favor that no man can deny. The kind of blessing God is sending your way is not the type that fades in a week or dries up when things get hard. It's not temporary relief, it's lasting transformation. It's the kind of blessing that heals years of pain in moments. That restores hope to parts of you that were silent for too long. That one thing will shift, not just your today, but your future. This is a harvest of every silent seed you sowed in tears. He has been watching you when no one else was, watching how you gave when it hurt, how you forgave without an apology, how you worshipped when you had every reason to walk away. That didn't go unseen. Heaven remembers what the world forgets. And God says, now is your time. I'm not giving you leftovers, I'm giving you the best. If this confirms what your heart already knows, comment 333 to declare your faith out loud. There's something holy about what's unfolding. You may not have the words for it, but your spirit feels the weight of it. That's not anxiety, it's anticipation. That's not fear, it's the presence of God settling over your life. You are being prepared for something sacred, something tailored just for you. God doesn't do one-size-fits-all blessings. He crafts them uniquely for the heart that receives them. You've walked through rejection, but that didn't define you. You've battled loss, but that didn't break you. You've questioned God's silence, but you never let go of His hand. And that kind of faith is rare. That kind of faith gets heaven's attention. Now, the one who formed you, who knows every strand of your story, is about to show you why it all mattered. This isn't just about receiving, it's about becoming. The person you're becoming is who God intended all along, stronger, wiser, more full of grace. He has been writing your story with eternity in mind, not just comfort. And now, as He places this one thing in your life, it will make sense why you had to wait, why you had to grow, why it had to be this way and no other. People who left, losses you endured, prayers that seemed unanswered, all of it was a necessary piece of the journey. You were being pruned, not punished, refined, not rejected. And now that you've passed through the fire, the gold is showing, the beauty is emerging, the light inside you is beginning to shine through in ways it never could before. You may have expected God to answer your prayer one way, but He is about to exceed it. He is not bound by your expectations. He is not limited by your logic. He's going to do it in a way that only He can. The kind of blessing that leaves no doubt it was Him. The kind that drops every jaw and shuts every lie that ever said you weren't worthy, because in Him, you are. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've waited, you've prayed, you've stood firm. And now, the Lord says, watch what I will do, not what people will do, not what the system will do, what God Himself will do. He's going to elevate you, bless you, protect you, and position you, not to show off your strength, but to reveal His goodness. This blessing is not just about what you get, it's about who He is. Let that truth settle into you. He is faithful, He is good, He is generous, He is kind, and He is not done with you. He never was. In fact, what's ahead is greater than what's behind. You're not approaching your end, you're stepping into your beginning. The tears you've cried were watering something holy, and now it's blooming. The breakthrough is not near, it's here. If you're ready to receive not just the blessing but the joy that comes with it, comment 555 and let your faith speak louder than your fear. From this day forward, you will walk differently. Not because your path is suddenly easy, but because you'll walk with a heart that knows God is with you. You won't walk with the weight of doubt anymore. You'll walk with confidence, not in yourself, but in the one who leads you. This one thing He is giving you will anchor you through every storm, remind you that you are not forgotten, and show others what it looks like when heaven touches earth. God is raising you, not above others, but above fear, above shame, above comparison, above lack. He's lifting you out of what was and into what will be. You are not being overlooked, you are being crowned. You are not being skipped, you are being saved for something greater. He is not just answering your prayer, He is answering your identity, reminding you who you are in Him. This one thing is about more than happiness. It's about wholeness, about living in step with your purpose, about finding beauty in the places you once only felt pain. That's what God does. He turns graves into gardens, ashes into glory, waiting into testimony. And now, you are the one who will carry that story. Let your soul be still. Let your heart say yes. The waiting has not been wasted. The struggle has not been in vain. The delay was never denial, it was God working behind the scenes for your good. You've been through enough to know that nothing in this life comes easy. But this blessing is not coming by striving. It's coming by grace. And it's already closer than you think. You're not going to have to beg for it. You're not going to have to force it. God is bringing it to you because it's part of your destiny. It's not random, it's written. And it's coming into reality right now. The battle you've faced has been intense, but it wasn't for nothing. You've wrestled in the dark. You've stood when no one clapped. You've waited while others seem to move ahead. But heaven has always had you in mind. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're exactly where you need to be. And now the blessing is catching up to you. It's overtaking you, because what God has ordained for you cannot be delayed forever. There were moments when you questioned everything, even your own worth, even God's plan. But you kept holding on, even if only by a thread, and He saw that. He heard every whispered prayer and every silent tear. You've wondered if you missed it. But God says, no, you didn't miss it. You were being positioned to receive what's pure, what's whole, what's eternal. This one thing God is about to place in your life will bring peace to the chaos. It will bring order to the confusion. It will bring rest to your tired soul. It's not just a gift, it's a shift, a turning point, a moment that marks before and after. And after this, things won't go back to how they were. You won't return to old patterns, old pain, or old limitations. You'll walk forward with strength you didn't know you had, and joy you didn't think you'd feel again.